Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So as you can tell by the title, today I am cleaning out my backpack for the first time since school ended. Actually, today is my last day of all-night school. I have everything turned in and I'm so happy to be done. I have not gone through my backpack since we left actual school. I really wanted to go through that and I thought I might as well show y'all. And then I'm also gonna like clean out like every papers and stuff like that, unless I think that I'm gonna need it for another class next year. I actually already filmed another video this week, but I just thought about it and I was like, no one's gonna like this. It was trying on everything that I'm selling on Poshmark. I started editing it and I was like, really, like no one's gonna want to watch this. So, and then I thought, I need to clean out my backpack. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. So here's my backpack. This is the same backpack that I used my freshman year, I believe. I don't think I used it 8th grade. But I got a new backpack at the beginning of the year. I got a North Face backpack, but I just like having a bigger backpack. I got the North Face one, so it was one pocket, but this one has like 4 or 5 or something like that, and it's from Victoria's Secret Pink. So I used this my freshman year and I just used it the rest of the year again. I'm also probably going to be using it next year as well because there's nothing wrong with it. So we're just going to go ahead and start cleaning this bad boy out. We're going to start with this front pocket. I'm going to get rid of this keychain just because I don't really like it that much anymore, so peace to that. And here, what we got? So this little pocket, first of all, I have a bobby pin just hanging here. We got a bunch of different things. Oh, we have my beaded bracelets from camp. And then I have my cherry Carmex and my Ballistics. Oh, and then I have a receipt from a cheer payment. Fun. Oh, okay. And the last thing is I have my Vanilla Bean chapstick from Burt's Bees. As you can tell, I love chapstick. I'm just gonna move on to the next pocket. There's not much in here. It's just pencils and pens, which I actually think I'm just gonna keep in here since I use them every year. Move on to this bigger pocket kind of thing. So I have my Vanilla Bean Noel hand sanitizer, and then I have some gum. It's the raspberry sorbet one. So good, my favorite. So that's everything in that pocket. Now we're moving on to the biggest one, which is where everything is, and we can start the amazing clean out. So first I have my orange clipboard. I actually talked about this in a ton of other school videos and I said y'all should definitely get one. So in here I keep notebook paper, which I'm obviously not going to throw away because I can use this next year just to stack, so I could always come in here and grab some if I needed it. And these rest of the papers I'm probably gonna throw away because I have all these ag papers. I was in E&R. Everything in here, it's kind of sad, but I can throw it away. I'm not doing ag next year. It just didn't fit in my schedule, so they can go in the trash. Wow. Next is my chemistry binder, which I'll actually use a lot. I'm not going to throw anything away out of here because my chemistry teacher this year was literally the best teacher ever. I don't generally like science, but she I like know things. But like stuff right here I can throw away. Dual credit class, I didn't have any work. So you know, I just started coloring this paper. And then we have a bunch of different things over here that me and my friend did. Next, I have my calculator. I've had this calculator since 8th grade and it's popped up to put in new batteries so many times and I never have, and yet it still works. I'm going on my junior year. The battery started in 8th grade. We're doing great. Look at that. Oh yeah. I probably should change them though, but you know, it's whatever. Next, I have my geometry folder. So I have a bunch of different things in here. All of my work is over here, and then my friend, he wanted me to start keeping his work over here. I have one of his papers, and then next thing you know, we're not in school anymore. Here's all my geometry work, plus his one paper. But I'm going to get rid of all this because I don't need it. And now we have an empty folder, which I actually had to tape because it broke. Next, we have this green folder. Oh, so we have another ag thing. This goodbye, don't need it anymore. And then this is stuff I went through a bunch of old school work and I kept a couple things that I want to just keep so I know it. Next wonderful folder I have is my Spanish one. I'm going to be in Spanish 3 next year. I've had the same folder since Spanish 1, so my freshman year, but I'm going to just keep everything in it because it's pretty helpful just to like have everything. Next year, you know that folder's going in the trash. And then we have the good old Spanish 2 book. I'm probably going to throw this away. I don't need it anymore, so I'm not gonna keep it. So we have this amazing packet that we were supposed to have due after spring break, but obviously we couldn't do that. This was for English. It was like a reading whatever benchmark just kind of thing, and the day we got it we could have done it, but a bunch of people weren't there, so we just like didn't. And instead I drew a bunch of stuff on the back of this. I tried to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but yeah, and then just me and my friends wrote a bunch of stuff. Next binder, I have my English 2 binder. So I use this like twice throughout the whole year. I just have notes over a book that we read at the beginning of the first semester, and then after that it's just a bunch of blank notebook paper, so I can throw these 3 away. We have this community service log, which I do need to keep. Report card for the first 6 weeks of the second semester. So most grade was a 97. Let me go. And then the last couple of things that I have this homework folder, which in here, I was using this for my dual credit class. I was in dual credit art. I put this picture of me and my mom in here because I printed it, but I printed 2 different sizes and I only used one of them. So, and then the last thing in that pocket is my honors English notebook. It was probably optional to have a binder and then have a notebook separate. I obviously use my notebook more because we would tear out pages and like give it to him and stuff like that. So we have a bunch of good old notes, and here I did everything in here. I love looking back at notes. I don't know if that's just a weird thing I do, but it's just like so interesting to me to see how I wrote and like how much like I would do and stuff like that. I just find it very, I guess, nostalgic, I guess that would be the word. But maybe it's just me. Like, look at this. It's so interesting to me that I had to staple this. I know that's probably really weird, but I just find it so fascinating. I sound so dorky right now, but I do. It's probably not just me, like looking at your handwriting and stuff. Oh, here's the other part of my earbud. My earbuds broke because they were at the bottom of my backpack. So, and in the very back pocket, which I don't think there's anything in. I usually have my Chromebook in here, but yeah, there's nothing in it. But we turn that in, so. And then I also just want to mention that I have my Red Ribbon Week little bracelet on here, and I'm actually gonna, for the next 2 years, I'm gonna be putting them on here. So I'll have 3 on here. Now I'm just gonna check my side pockets really quickly. Yeah, there's nothing in that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, and there's a quarter. Ooh, look at me. I'm a quarter richer. Didn't even know. Wow. So that is everything out of my backpack. So here's everything that I'm throwing away. We just got a bunch of papers to be done. I am now officially a junior after today, because like I said, today's my last day. The only thing I had due was an essay, and I actually finished it at the beginning of the week, but I just had to turn it in today, like he didn't want it any earlier. So that is everything that was in my backpack. 99.9% sure that I'm going to be using this next year as well. I'm excited to have it cleaned out, just to get everything to go away. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. I thought it was really fascinating to see everything that was in my backpack, and I'm actually not one of those people to like put a bunch of junk in my backpack, and I don't usually keep like food in there because I bring my lunch to school. If you aren't subscribed, you should definitely go subscribe down below. It means the world to me, and you should join our family. Also hit the bell next to it to get notifications when I post. I post once to twice a week, depends. Like this week I probably would have posted sooner, but I didn't want to upload that video. All my social medias are also linked down below. my Poshmark, my Instagram, and my Twitter. You should definitely go check out my Poshmark. I'm uploading a bunch of stuff recently. We just cleaned out my dad's closet and he told me he's never cleaned it out before. So we had a bunch of stuff. We had a trash pile that was pretty big, and then we had a huge Goodwill pile and a huge selling pile, and I'm going to start posting a bunch of stuff on there. Some of it is already on there, as well as a bunch of my clothes that I just don't wear anymore, or I know it doesn't fit me or something like that. So please go check it out. Like I said, it's linked down below. So I want to mention that I am now an ambassador of FNX Fitness. FNX Fitness is a protein powder and like vitamin supplement whatever brand for just health and wellness and stuff like that, and they have a bunch of low carb, low sugar like protein powders. They are so nice. I am so excited to be an ambassador. I have a code for y'all, or you can just hit the link. The code and the link will be down there. When you hit the link, you'll get 15% off your purchase, or use my code. Either way, it'll get you 15% off. But you should definitely go check them out. I absolutely love them, and I'm excited to be working with them from now on. And also, if you do use my code and get 15% off, or use my link or whatever you want to use, just DM me on Instagram and I will be following back everyone that uses it and like sends me a screenshot of your purchase, because I just want to like thank y'all for using my code. Like, that means the world to me, and I'm excited for it to be summer. I just hope it gets to be a normal summer. Watch out for my videos coming soon. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.
Met this girl down by the vine, had long tan legs and deep brown